Hi guys, this is Brendan from LemLedger. If you run an agency or works a freelancer, one of the hardest things isn't doing the work, it's showing clients clearly what your team actually did. So in this video, I'm going to show you the way to set up TopTracker so your clients can see transparent time, tasks and activity without constant back and forth. Alright, so let's log in. Make sure we set up for client. Once we're in a dashboard like this, we go and say add a new project. We'll name the project something specific. Next, we look at the currency that we're going to use, budget notifications, invoice setup, and once we're happy, we create. Next, we have to add team members. We do that by selecting an email address. The role is a worker, and we'll set its rate at $15 an hour. Add worker. Right, the next step is the transparency rules and how to set them up. The clients care most about billable time. So inside your settings, we will look at allow tracking, take screenshots, set the time to 5 minutes, count mouse clicks, keyboard hits, and if you want to manual entry time, that's great. Finish. Right. In TopTracker, this is handled by creating separate tracking habits. The best practice is simple. Create separate tracking sessions for billable versus internal work. For example, when working on client tasks, track under the client project, and when doing internal work, you track under the internal project. This separation makes your reports transparent and prevents disputes later. So let's look at how to organize proof of what was actually done. TopTracker doesn't have built-in task tagging like project management tools. So the best practice is to use session naming consistently. Before starting a timer, you have to name your session clearly. So this actually acts like tagging. It allows your client reports to show exactly what kind of work was done. Without this step, reports only show time. With clear session names, reports show context. Let's look at your client-ready reporting. We go to reports, and then we select right. We select a project that we want to have a report on. So once generated, you can also export the report. What you will see is the total hours, daily breakdown, activity levels, screenshots, and session descriptions. This becomes a weekly transparency package. Many agencies simply send this report every Friday, and for them, that is enough. So, in order to make this practical, there's a quite simple daily workflow your team can follow. Step one would be to open TopTracker at the start of the day. Next, select the correct client project. After that, name the session clearly with deliverable type. After that, you would start tracking and can start your work. Next, you can pause or stop your tracking whenever you switch between tasks. And at the end of the day, review sessions for clarity. This routine ensures clean data, clear reports, and minimal client questions. Consistency is what makes TopTracker work well. Now let's talk about the honest limitation. TopTracker is excellent for tracking activity, but it does not automatically connect your time with your task to the outcome and finally the business impact. The clients see data, but they often still ask, what did we actually achieve this week? So that storytelling piece still requires manual explanation. For context, this is how we do this in LemLedger, which is the tool we use ourselves. LemLedger is built around structured proof. Instead of just showing tasked and tracked activity, it organizes work automatically into tasks, the time spent, deliverables completed, and client visible progress. The clients don't just see the hours, they see what moved forward. That reduces the need for weekly explanation emails. But if your main goal is to clean activity tracking and transparent reporting, then TopTracker remains a solid setup. If you want to see this approach in full, LemLedger is linked below.